get you an update on UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer's visit to India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi officially welcomed the British Prime Minister at the scenic Raj Bhavan in Mumbai today. After holding talks, both the Prime Ministers delivered a joint address to the media. Apart from putting the spotlight on India and UK's shared values of rule of law, PM Modi also announced that 9 UK universities would be opening here in India. In fact, Prime Minister Starmer, on the other hand, said that this was the biggest delegation that has come from UK to India in a decade. He's also said that the purpose of his visit was to double down on the trade deal between India and UK. Keir Starmer also thanked Prime Minister Modi for a warm welcome and in fact later condoled the death of Air India plane crash victims as well. He added that India and UK are building a new modern partnership which is focused on the future and the opportunities that it brings. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, on the other hand, said that India and UK are natural partners and that their growing ties stand as an important pillar of global stability and economic progress at a time when the world is witnessing uncertainty.
The UK-India Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement in July. A breakthrough moment, years in the making, slashing tariffs, increasing access to each other's markets to drive growth and create jobs for our people and making life better in both of our nations. And beyond the words on the page of the agreement is the spirit and the confidence that that has given to our two great countries to work even more closely together, something which we've seen evidence during the course of this visit here over the last 2 days. It is significant that we're meeting here in Mumbai as India's economic and financial capital because India's growth story is remarkable.
All right, with that, viewers, a breaking update. There's global solidarity against terrorism. India and UK have now issued a joint statement condemning terror unequivocally. They've said zero tolerance against terror. That's the message that India and UK have given out. They've also committed to fight radicalism and vowed to fight extremism worldwide. That's the message that has come out in that joint statement between India and UK. Remember, the two prime ministers unequivocally and strongly condemning terrorism. My colleague Rishabh gets us more. Rishabh, once again, we are seeing India and her allies coming out and saying that, look, terrorism is unpardonable. It's not something that we support. It is strongly condemnable, and we will work together to make sure that it is eradicated.
Well, sir, I'm just reading out from the joint statement that has just been released by India and UK, and it says that the leaders strongly condemned in the strongest term the April 2025 terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. They committed to strengthen cooperation and take decisive and concerted action against globally proscribed terrorists, terror entities and their sponsors. Their sponsors is an important word here in the joint statement. We are not only going after the terrorist entities, but also the backers of it. Without naming Pakistan, both India and UK has called out the terror sponsorship that Pakistan has had, a state-sponsored terrorism that has been working from the territory of Pakistan has been called out. While Pakistan might go to US and sell their rare earth minerals, but here India is ensuring that countries worldwide recognize Pakistan as a terror state, and this is another step toward that.
All right, Rishabh, thanks very much for joining us at the moment, taking us through the details of this entire joint statement, which has now been issued by India and United Kingdom. With that, viewers, it's time for a short break. News and updates will continue on Times Now.